You know, I love me some Iron Man. Oh my goodness, I love Iron Man so much. Iron Man is one of my favorite characters because when done correctly, he's one of the most versatile characters. You have alcoholic Iron Man. You have intense, want to save the universe, galaxy Iron Man. You have cocky, arrogant, wisecracking Iron Man, a la Robert Downey Jr. You have the intense, like, villain Iron Man, like in Civil War. There's a lot of different versions of Iron Man. He's a very versatile character. So I enjoy collecting him simply because of that. And then when a friend of mine tells me, hey, if you like Iron Man and you're kind of tired of the BS with certain other lines, Marvel Legends, man, do I have a line for you to check out? And I said to myself, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to keep that recommendation in mind. And then Show Z comes along and has this ridiculous sale. So they have the flash sale. On top of the flash sale, they have 50% off of that price. And then you end up getting this Iron Man figure for under $20. So let's review the ZD Toy Mark 85 Iron Man from Avengers Endgame. But before we do, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's start the show. Now, first thing I noticed right out the get-go is this box is pretty nice, but it's also pretty bare. Like, there's not much going on here. Literally, what you see is what you get. But hats off to them, because what you do get is a pretty solid presentation if you're a mint on card collector, because honestly, you could take this box and just plop it down on a shelf and be good to go. So that in itself, yeah, they definitely has that kind of presence to it. But your boy DrunkenPrime is not a mint on card collector, so we're gonna go ahead and open this sucker up. And I mean, right out the gate, I gotta say one thing: the paint on this figure is freaking immaculate. Oh my goodness. You know, my friend said to me, hey, listen, these are like collecting mini Hot Toys. And the paint wise, I see where he was going with that, because there's a ton of paint on this, and it even goes well with the Mark of the Beast. So there. Now let's get everything out and take a closer look. And we're going to start with accessories. And like I was saying before, pretty damn bare. More than a Marvel Legends for sure, but nothing to really write home about. I mean, you get a pair of fist hands, you get a pair of, like, I guess ultra posable, like super posable open hands, and then a couple of stiffer open hands. I guess that's supposed to be for a flight pose or anything. We'll get to that in a second as well. Then he comes with the super mecha starfish weapon energy neutralizer charger magnifier thingamabobber. he comes with that. And yeah, if you have the Endgame Thor, well, you can use that. I currently do not own an Endgame Thor because I don't like Fat Thor, so I use this Thor, and it accomplishes the same goal in my mind. But yeah, side note, how the hell did Thanos just reflect that with his hands? Like, really, dude? Like, that much energy coming at you from a god magnified and multiplied by multiple angles? Come on, Thanos. Listen, that don't make sense to me. Sorry. Side rant. No, that doesn't make sense, but side rant. Anyway, but yeah, you could do that. And then the sort of main draw of the accessories is the light up stand. You know, comes with the pole, comes with the clip, and it lights up. I mean, nothing incredibly special about it. It has a good amount of detail to it. It feels okay. It's very light, but I mean, it's just one big LED, and it's rechargeable. So there you go. You don't even need batteries for it. Now, while that's not painted, I mean, they put a little bit of detail in it to try to give it a little bit of presentation, but the paint definitely pops on all the accessories, minus the light up stand. But the rest look very, very good. I give them that. I give credit where credit is due, and that is fantastic. Now for the figure itself. And yeah, once again, The paint is immaculate. The details pop. Everything pops on this guy. From his arc reactor to his eyes, like everything just pops. Most of the ZD toys though, the main complaint I get is that if you don't get a light up figure, they're pretty dead-eyed if they don't have like the light up feature in them. This guy, they actually went as far as to paint the eyes and to paint the arc reactor. So I mean, it works very, very well, and he has that classic Iron Man look and feel that just resonated when you saw him on a movie screen. And this guy really pops off the movie screen. A lot of great detail from top to bottom. Now, here's where we get into some territory that I didn't want to get into because my friend recommended this to me, and he's going to watch this video and he's going to have something to say to me. But I got to be honest with you, the viewing public. This guy, there's nothing special about him posing wise. There's nothing great. He has basic posing. The main problem I have to start is that his head doesn't do more than look down. That's all his head does. Look down. It looks straight, looks down. It doesn't look up at all. Zero looking up. For a character that flies, it's very important that he can look up. Very, very important. The shoulder pads move out the way very nicely, and you can get the full rotation on the arms. You can get a T pose. You can get double jointed elbows. You got bicep rotation. Drop down hips that do absolutely F all. Like they do nothing. I mean, this is so freaking basic. It's like all they had to do was cut the starting point of the ball joint lower in the leg, so that when you drop down the hip, the leg comes down further, so then he can actually kick out further. As of right now, he can't kick out for anything. Like, you do the drop down hip, you may get like maybe 1/8 of an inch difference in him kicking. Now granted, I'm not expecting Spider-Man level posing with this guy, but come on, if you're going to do the drop down mechanism, you got to make it work better, and they didn't make this work better at all. But he does have the double jointed knees. He has some rotation at the ankles, not much at all, really not much at all. But another big main contention I have is with his chest. Like, they didn't cut out any real rotation on the chest, so that he can't really turn to the side to look as if he's turning to the side to shoot somebody with his blasters. No, he just it doesn't work. Like, and I look at this thing and I'm just like, how is this a $60 figure? This thing is $59.99 on Show Z. How? What about this is so special that it's $60? He can't even do more than basic stuff in the posing front. Like, this figure doesn't. The figure at that price point doesn't make sense. Is like the stand. Is the stand like $30? Is that what we're saying now? The stand is $30. Maybe the licensing from Marvel, because I'm sure for a company that went and got the official license, because you never want to mess with the mouse, I'm sure that cost a grip, so they had to put it someplace. And I mean, yeah, there's nothing special about this figure. He doesn't have any die cast like the SH Figure Arts. He doesn't have any like there's no ratchets in the joints. It's just nothing. It's a basic figure, a well painted figure. I mean, unless like you want to do something like make this guy like a nightlight, he would make a really great like nightlight. Or like if you want to just have him in a room like a Hall of Armor type of situation, yeah, I could see that, but not for $60. No. The stand alone does not make this $60. The paint makes this feel premium. The joints, the posing, nothing else about this is premium. It's basic. And honestly, like, I love my friends in the collecting community. I love my friends outside of the collecting community. But like, yo, this ain't it, man. This ain't it. Even the stand, like the stand port, the actual grabber on it, it has a screw in it. You have to loosen the screw, tighten it up at the right angle, and hope to God it holds in place, because a couple of times it did not hold in place. So I'm just like, did I get a dud, or what am I supposed to say about this? So, I mean, listen, if you want to just have this guy in a stagnant Hall of Armor pose with the light below him, this is it right here. This is what you've been waiting for. But this ain't $60, man. This ain't it. So I honestly, I can't throw my recommendation behind this at all, because this is the first showing I've seen from this company, and I'm not impressed. I'll see, maybe if I can catch another one on sale, I'll try a different one just to give my friend the benefit of the doubt, if I can catch it at equal or better price than what I paid for this guy. But as of right now, nah, this ain't it. It looks good. The paint looks really good. The overall presentation is pretty cool. But as far as like an actual action figure, yeah, nah. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Have you ever picked up any of these figures? If you have, what do you think about them? Do you think you should just stick to like Mafex, Amazing Yamaguchi, and SH Figure Arts? Should you just stick with that route? Or do you think this might be a viable alternative if you have gotten them before? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, make sure you check out the community page. That's where I post any deals I come across, any pre-orders, and any restocks that I also happen upon on the World Wide Web. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description, check out my Amazon affiliate link. All you have to do if you need to buy anything from Amazon is just click on the link and buy away. And Amazon will pay me a small commission. And it's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra than the product you're purchasing. And with that, be safe, be good, and it's the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.